So, Power of the Elements contains hero slash Neo support, and I am an idiot who probably should have guessed that, honestly, by the name Power of the Elements. Anyway, we've got a bunch of new cards. Let's go over them one by one, shall we? First, Elemental Hero Spirit of Neos, level 7 Light Warrior effect monster. Defense on fire attack, defense defense, and you can use each effect once per turn. When your opponent declares attack, put a card from your hand, and eventually you do destroy it, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. No, just, okay, effect. Next, it is cut a special summon. You can add one special that mentions a hero monster's name or polymerization from deck to your hand. This can work with a bunch of those like specific, you know, like hero spells. Like say Bubble Man one. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, during your main phase, shuffle card in your deck to summon one. I'm a hero normal monster from your decks, basically normal version of him for the summoning. Anyway, next fusion monster. You know the hero stuff. Level 8 Light Warrior Fusion Effect Monster. Materials are also 3,001 attack, 50% defense. Here's I'm gonna hear a Neos plus one Wingman Fusion Monster, because that's, as the title is apparently an archetype now. That's cool. You must be using something, you're gonna use the first card's name once per turn. It is cards, personally gonna destroy monsters on the field. You can destroy cards. Wait, it's cards, special summon, you can destroy cards. Your opponent can destroy a number of different attributes on the field. Well, yeah, you have at least one, so want at least one pop. Gains 300 attack for each monster in your graveyard, cannot be destroyed by card effects. Sure. It's kind of responsible for battle for damage equal to monster and opponent's attack. Yep, okay, yeah. Look, it's good enough. It pops stuff on summon. You know, that's good enough. Yeah, I guess. Crosskeeper. Level 2, Dark War effect monster for 100 attack and defense. Each effect once per turn. You can send this card from your hand or field. Thankfully, it's just hand. But someone one emulate hero or nearest monster from your hand or graveyard. But if you special summon from the grave, it's effects negated. So basically, okay, it's fine. It's just provides something from the grave with effects negated. Useful if you need a certain name. If you special summon an elemental hero fusion monster card in your graveyard, you can banish the card, draw 2 cards, and one card. Oh, that's good. Okay, there you go. Second effect to draw 2, put 1 back. So it's still +1 though because it's the graveyard effect. So, yeah, it's actually a pretty good card. Drawing cards always great. So, yeah. And it doesn't have that stupid except the turn it was in the graveyard. So, yeah, that's pretty useful. Engage, Neo Space. You can one card's name per turn, except monster for us turn, except fusion monsters. Send one Neo Spatial monster and one elemental hero monster to your graveyard. One from your hand, one from your deck. Put one Neo Spatial monster or one level 5 or higher. Another hero monster from your deck. If it's one of the heroes, it gains power attacking. If you do, add a polymerization from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Okay then. So it's you get summoned from the deck and a polymerization. So that's 2 gain 2. You have to lose cards, so it's an even. It's but yeah, that could work. And yeah, okay, that seems like an interesting enough card for a normal spell. Instant contact, but its name it should hopefully have contact fusion stuff. Anyway, you can pay one card name per turn, pay 1 fast lamp special one, level 7 lower hero monster, or main special monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. But if you don't have element nears on your field, or you gave it special monster cannot attack, it's gonna get it to turn next during the end phase. So just make sure you have a Neos literally anywhere, and you'll be fine. Either way though, it's still like if you need like it's basically an instant fusion though for like dealing with the hero stuff. If you need a certain level, that's cool, I guess. EN Wave. Continue your spell card. If your elemental you can use each effect once per turn. If your elemental hero monster is used to summon hero for it's into graveyard or banished, you can special summon one new special monster or elemental hero needs from your deck. Okay, that's good. It's just, summon from deck when you fusion. With elemental hero, that's pretty good. If a new special monster or elemental hero monster is special to your deck, summon one elemental hero from your graveyard. Okay, just pluses. Just lets you plus if you do your things. Well, saying that though, I probably don't want this part down here to happen because probably wants to not leave the field, to be honest. Fusion Exceed. Target one phase, you only need one card. Quick play spell card, only one card name per turn. First effect, its only effect is target one phase of monster in the field, reveal one elemental hero monster, or reveal one elemental hero monster, one near special monster, or one level 10 monster from your hand deck or extra deck. If you target monster, if you if you use a target monster as future monster this turn, you can treat it as the reveal monsters. Also, if you have an unrevealed hero, this one if you're gonna send the revealed monster to graveyard. Otherwise, if it was a revealed from the hand, shuffle into the deck. Okay. It's cool, I guess. It makes a name equal a name. Doesn't do much besides that, but it could be. It has its uses. I won't deny that, but you know, name just makes name equal name. Favorite contact. Normal trap. I'm gonna write one card's name per turn, but special summon one fusion monster from deck that lists hero monster material by place the material list onto the bottom of the deck in any order from one card in your hand, on your field, any banish, or face the banish and ignore its summon condition. If you place an ability hero near, monster cannot be returned to the extra deck. Huh, that's funny actually. It's like, yes, it cannot be returned to the extra deck. It also prevents, opponent bouncing effects, which is pretty nice. But yeah, there's also this trap though. Trap is very good for the fusion monster because it actually makes you can summon the fusion on your opponent's turn to get pops. Look, to be honest, expectations was zero. When I heard Neo support / hero support, I'm like, mainly Neo support realistically. I didn't have any expectations, so because of that, I think it's pretty alright, honestly. Obviously, heroes still do not have a negation, which is great for them. But they do have interruption now, technically, by a trap card. Which, you know what? It's summon any hero monster, so... You can summon any hero monster. From, like, from using any... It's a trap, like, it's, that's pretty good. The trap's pretty good, honestly. It's just a pretty good trap. Anyway, my opinion is, I think this is interesting. The fusion is cool. The trap's pretty cool. Some of these other cards range from air to air. The Neos is probably the worst card here, honestly. No, probably Engage Neo Space is probably the worst. I'm not sure. Either way, it's interesting though. I'm happy Neo's got some love. I'm kind of more disappointed myself that I realized power of the elements would have elemental heroes / that type of support. Hands are really obvious in hindsight. But yes, thank you everyone for watching. Take care. What are your opinions on these cards? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you absolutely despise them? Or whatever. Yeah, thank you for watching. Take care, and I would like to see you next time. Goodbye.